While I'm at it too, I want to make a special shout out to my landlord. I have the best landlord in the world. I'm talking about they don't be all wondering who over there, who's spending the night. They don't be all over on the property all the time. They don't be going in and out the property. They ain't concerned about our personal life, you know. And if anything go wrong, I don't care if it's a whole air conditioned unit. And we call him that day. He coming either that evening or that next morning. A couple of weeks ago, the whole, you know how your fuse box, the whole fuse box blew up. It blew up, and some kind of way the lights were able to stay on, but it was a lot of other stuff that was out. But anyway, the whole fuel box had to be replaced. The next day, how about that whole fuel box was replaced? Anything that go on in that house, if it don't be that evening, it be the very next morning. It's done. It don't matter. I remember lightning struck a tree, split it in half. How about 3 days later, the tree stump people were there cutting that tree down, getting it up out of their yard. Anything that go on in that house, he own it. I'm talking about we don't have to pay for nothing. And then I ain't even gonna tell you how much I have to pay. We have to pay for rent, cause you will be like, what? Ain't nowhere in this world charge that much. But I ain't even gonna put it out there like that. But ain't nowhere in this world you can find rent for this kind of house we stay in. You can't find rent like this even in the slumlord, dilapidating ghettos. You can't even find rent like that. Because even in some boarding houses, they want to charge you $150 or $200 a week. But then, like I said, I ain't going to even disclose that. You know, because I don't want nobody to think, you know, I don't look at it as a handout. I look at it as a grace of God blessing that I wouldn't have been able to do on my own right now. I'm looking at the Lord blessed us to be able to live in a comfortable, nice environment, and we don't have to break our wallets. See, some people look at that like they feel shame that somebody had to help them like that and stuff. I don't. I look at where in the world can you get let's see, 5-bedroom home. The living the actual den space is bigger than the whole top of the house. Living room, kitchen, 2 bathrooms, a laundry room, a 2-car garage, nice neighbors. You can't go nowhere. And I just want, if he's watching, I want to say thank you from my perspective of it, because I got a 17-year-old child in this house that I'm trying to get off to college. And because I'm able to have him in a good, safe, nice environment, he's able to transition into college in a decent state of mind. Thank you. I'm going to tell you thank you. I don't look at it as charity. I look at it as God knew what we needed, and he used you and your property to give us what we needed. Because sometimes I find, when, I know I used to be like that. I didn't want nobody to help me because, I can help myself. I don't want nobody to help me. I got it going on. I don't need nobody help. But you know what? That kind of stuff, it didn't get me nowhere. I'm talking about nowhere. Nowhere. It's called false pride. I've been talking about false pride lately because I witness too much of it on a daily basis, and I can't wait till I can get off around it. False pride. I don't like that behavior. False pride. Keeping up with the Joneses. Who the Joneses supposed to be? How about keeping up with me? I keep up with me. My last name ain't Jones. Okay? But I just had to go and just let my landlord know I appreciate you. Are the best landlord I've ever seen or heard of, really. And I appreciate you. Don't think it don't go unnoticed here on this end. Because like I say, I'm able to raise the last minor child I have in this home, and he's able to transition in a nice, healthy home. I can have him even though he like to wear pretty much the same thing all the time, I can wash every day because there's a wash and dryer there. The water bill is not really that high. The utility bill be less than $300. You can't beat that with a stick. So what would I look like not letting it go unnoticed? So I won't, somebody, they practically stayed. I don't get it. I don't get it. But I know from my end of this, for me getting a blessing like this, I thank God for it. Because I know for a fact that I wouldn't been able to raise my son in a nice, comfortable home if it wasn't for one of my daddy's friends. Okay? That's why it's good to hang around people that can help you. Don't hang around people where you always got to be the one with the car. You always got to be the one with the money. You always got to be the one with the bank account. You always got to be the one taking people where they need to go. That is not right for you. Don't let nobody make you do that. You always got to be the one to do that. You know what? It's some people that I choose. It's some people that I will be around, and it goes back to my upbringing. Your parents say, watch who you hang around, even in different churches and groups and different things. They say, wait a minute, that look like mine. Hold on. I know that ain't mine. Oh, but you know what? I forgot about my son at home. My son at home. Look, I thought, I see his truck. I see his truck. Okay. And I thought that was my son. And I said, wait a minute, where he call himself at? But I forgot he at home. It's my daddy in the truck. And I see him at the stoplight. I forgot about they out of school. I was finna say, what said to call himself going, but that is the truck though. Yeah, that's it. Uh-huh. I need to pull up a little bit, but it's okay. All right, so before I could get off this live, not live, this is not live. But before I get off here, I would like to ask you, if you want to, go over to my YouTube page, Queen Elise, and hit the subscribe button. Hit the post notification bell so you can know every time I post a video. And hit the like button and comment down below, and I will see you all in the next videos. I appreciate everybody's support. I appreciate all my supporters, and I appreciate all of my followers. It doesn't go unnoticed, and I thank the Lord for you every day, because if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be able to embark on this social media journey. Good morning. All right. We are here. We are here. We are here.